Well, I'm sorry to say the hardcore world is over. I was putting together a workshop, and a grizzly bear came over and smacked me upside the head a couple times. I will be doing another hardcore challenge at some point, but for now, I'm taking this opportunity as a way to start a normal world that I can keep going for a long time. Use it as an opportunity to get used to the building as well as the survivability of the game. I am still pretty new to the game, so that hardcore world was just to see really how far I can make it and give myself more of a challenge. I will be doing it again with the goal to make it as far as possible, honestly. But for now, we're going to go ahead and get started on a brand new world. And I think I'm going to go with a hunter this time, because I'd like to be able to make a bow soon. Minus 2C. I should be running south then. This is some frigid area. So I'm just going to look around for some nappable stones. The first thing you should do in a world is look around for nappable stones. And I'm going to start gathering seeds right now. I'm in a slate biome, so it's looking like I'll be just trying to get some flint more than anything. There we go, there's some flint. Got one. We're in a limestone biome now. That's actually pretty huge. We can start leather real early. I'm actually going to mark this over here just in case it's a really small area of limestone. Okay, we got another piece of flint, so I can go ahead and make a knife now. I'll just need to find some sticks, like right here. And we got a knife. Most important tool. Can't do anything without a knife. I'm going to head down to the water over here, see if I can find some reeds, because the next goal you should have is making a basket or two. It's a lot of spelt. Or rice, okay, that's a lot of rice. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, I need a lot of these guys. 40 of them makes 4 baskets. So I'm going to go ahead and gather 40 of them, and I'll bring you back as soon as those are gathered. That opens up our inventory a lot. Alright. Check out these ruins, see if there's anything interesting. Got a limestone cobble. I didn't know you could make limestone cobble. Alright. So I don't particularly like this area. I'm going to continue on south straight through this kind of marshy, sparse water, swampy area. Now, fun fact, if you see any flint in the wall like this, it has these circular patterns, you can just punch them. Takes a while, I guess. And it gives you flint. Takes longer than I thought it took, so it doesn't seem like it's really worth it to do that. But it's available there. Mark some lead. Some more lead. So I kind of like this area, only one problem, my gear is spinning backwards, so settling in this area I would just slowly go insane and eventually just be fighting for my life 24/7, so we won't be settling down here. I'm thinking I'll settle down in this area somewhere. There's moose. What the heck are these? These look like sheep, but what kind of... Ibex? Okay. I haven't seen Ibex before. I think I do want to settle over here, maybe up on that hill. Maybe like right here. Yeah. I like this spot. Maybe we'll start out with a little dirt hut right in the corner here. So I'm also not playing with falling dirt, because that was just... It's painfully annoying playing with that, and I'd rather not. I'm gonna go with the trusty rammed earth. And how about a 7x7 interior? Six, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna want to get this closed in very quickly today. So if I press the... Oh, it's not as bad as it was. It was set to apocalyptic a minute ago. Thank goodness it went down, I guess. So I'm going to do what I did in the hardcore world. We're going to start off with wattle fences for my door here. That way it keeps things out, as well as I don't have to worry so much about it. I have an idea. I'll spend some more time digging while I think. Make sure I have a way out. Oh, come on then. No, 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 no. Come on now. Be reasonable. Damn. Come on, then. Gotcha. Well, that works. I get the babies a way to get up. I believe that the babies should just make their way in there eventually. Hey, one of the babies made it in. And run this way. Oh, another baby made it in. Another baby made it in. I got those going now. So now it's time to hunt down some copper. We're gonna run north. So I spent the first day catching those sheep, and then the second day was a lot of... So I spent the first day catching the sheep. The second day was spent doing pottery. What kind of sheep are you? A mountain goat. Whoa, hello. I wasn't expecting a fight. Now, who hit me? You hit me. That went through it. Found my goats, or my sheep. Sleep. Cooking pot is done. Heck yeah, everything's done. Okay. Alright guys, so just a little bit of a status update. Currently, I am waiting on charcoal so I can smelt some copper. I have some molds going in the pit kiln to the left there, and then off in the distance there, I'm sure you can see the starting of a sheep pen. I'm trying to speed through things and get us back up to par with where we were on the hardcore world before I died. Just that way, it's not too much repetition too early, because pretty much everything I've done today so far, I've already done on that other world. The only thing I haven't done yet is get a farm started, which I'll do right after I mine some copper. I might bring it in for any prospecting I do, but for the most part, I'll just show you around a little bit. I've got my little copper, or my little charcoal mound going. This is our pit kilns going off to the side of the main home. And here I've got some more clay projects that I'm working on, as well as we're pretty good on food from the hunting we saw earlier. This is the map so far. This is where I've found all the copper so far. One of them, whichever one I have pinned, it's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and remove this. Oop. This one right here actually is just copper exposed on the surface. This right here, we've got a polar bear, so that's a lot of fun. But all through this whole area, there's all kinds of hunting. There's sheep, all kinds of different goats. We've got, I mean, bears, obviously. Wolves, so that you can hear. Moose. It's abundant with meat. So that's going to be a lot of fun getting that taken care of. I plan on hitting each and every one of these copper spots and mining them up just to get us stockpiled on some copper. Other than that, I'm looking to expand the sheep pen and hopefully get them breeding as soon as possible, because the faster I have an abundance of sheep, the better, you know? Alright, back to it. Okay, well, I started recording again, and as I started the recording, there's a moose right next to where I'm at. So this is a problem that I'm going to try and deal with violence. One of the perks of not being on a hardcore world is I can take risks like this. Learned that I definitely prefer spears over the bow. The bow kind of sucks. Not the bow in total, but this bow kind of sucks. Violence solves everything. That's a decent weight male moose. I gotta get some crocs made, man. Let's go get some clay. I'm gonna make some crocs and get those firing. Alright, time to harvest the charcoal. It's just a little bit, but it's enough to get started. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so I saw a grizzly out there. Right over there. I am prepping to try and kill it before it becomes an issue. I'm gonna go up on that hill and try to throw a spear at him while he's sleeping, and then I'll pillar up. Jeez, I missed everything. Okay, he's in the water, moving slower. Of course, he's just gonna sit right there. He's not chasing. There he goes. Oh, come on. Okay, it's dead. Woo! It's dead. So that's it for this first episode. I was mainly using this first episode to get a foothold in the new world and speed through a lot of the first few tasks. I'm hoping to get completely caught up to where I was in the next episode. I'm also playing around with the editing software that I use and learning a few tricks here and there. If you're enjoying the video, let me know in the comments. Maybe leave a like. If you want to see where it goes, then think about subscribing. I'll see you next time.